Okay, welcome again to video number 2, Data Science Building Blocks. We're going to pick up where we left off with some filtering, sorting, and conditional formatting. Once again, I'm Joe. If you're actually just looking for how to do all of these things, skip ahead to the time at the bottom of the screen. But if you've been following along since video 1, we can pick up right here where we left off. First, I'm just going to do some cleanup on this worksheet. So again, skip ahead if you don't have this worksheet already. I'm going to delete sheet 2 since we have the pivot table that we want on sheet 4. I'm going to drag the tab over to the right, just call it pivot table. And I'm going to use snake case for everything, which just means lowercase, first word, and then all of the other words are capitalized, no spaces. Hit enter. I just double clicked to change that, and I'll just call this table or data table. Double click this and call it raw data life expectancy. So I'll start here on the raw data tab. Actually, in cell A1, I'm going to select all the data again, Control Shift right arrow, Control Shift down arrow. I'll go to sort and filter right here on the home ribbon, do filter. Now if you do Control FN home, or I think it's Command home on a Mac, I'm on a Windows, that will bring you back to the top. I'm going to double click again so that I can see everything. And first up here, if you just want to sort something, you can do this down arrow and sort largest to smallest. You can see some of the fake data we added in from last time is right here. And I'll actually select everything in this row as well and use this button here to make it 2 decimal places. That looks a little cleaner. As far as conditional formatting goes now, since I already have this selected, I can do conditional formatting and play with these rules here. So maybe we want to see everything that's greater than 70 years. We can do a green fill with dark text, and here you see that it automatically highlights everything above 70 years. So anything below 70 years is, or 70 years and below is not highlighted. Back up to the top, I'm going to select the data again, conditional formatting, and I'll do another cell rule. If I do less than, we'll do less than 71 is red. And now that should encompass everything. Okay, so now you can actually play with this and implement some other rules as well. So if I reselect everything, I can do manage rules under conditional formatting. You see that the rules you just created are right here. I'll just delete these, add a new rule from here. And we could do a format cells based on their values, like a 3-color scale. Lowest value is red, highest value is green, and then middle is yellow. So that seems appropriate. If we just do yellow, green, and red, apply, okay. Well, now you can see that 1000 is really skewing everything, making pretty much all of the high life expectancies yellow. So let's go ahead and delete Fiji, and you can see this change, and green looks like it is everything above roughly 70-ish. You can see it getting lighter and lighter and lighter as we go down until eventually we'll see yellow and then red. So this is a good visual. If we were just given a number in a country in a year, we would know sort of where it ranks in the entire data set. Go ahead and save this, but then go to data table, and let's just get rid of our 2 Fiji entries because we may use this table later. And then just to see it work, let's go back to our pivot table, do a right click, refresh, and now that goes away. One other thing, if we click on column C, use the paintbrush here, go to data table, and then select life expectancy. Now we've just applied that same logic to our data table. So if I do sort largest to smallest, and I didn't actually have to put a filter on this, when you format as a table, that happens automatically. And now you can see that you have some other filter options as well. So if we just do top 10, and everything is green as expected. If we do something like between 50 greater than or equal to 50 less than or equal to 60, actually let's change this to 40. Maybe we'll see some yellow, yeah, some yellowish green numbers in here. And just like the rest of the data, it gets more and more yellow as we go down. Yeah, so this has been filtering, sorting, and a little bit of conditional formatting. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you keep following along.